Hey folks, this is Bill with Dine Drink Vegas. It is a Monday night in May of 2023, and I'm here outside room 51065 in the Harrahs. What I want to do real quick is give you a room tour to let you know what to expect if you check in here. The first thing to note is this is not on the 51st floor. I don't know how many floors there are to this hotel, but it's not 51. That's just kind of how they number things. And my bottom line assessment of this hotel is that it's a good place to stay depending on what the price is. There's probably places I prefer, but it's overall pretty decent. So turning to the left right as you get in, we get to the bathroom. It's a single vanity. It's fine. They have lotion and soap right there. One of the things that I like is they have plenty of towels. Some of the places here in Vegas get kind of cheap with the towels, and they've got plenty. It's a real small bathroom, kind of an old school hotel feel, but it works and it's certainly functional. And if you're here at the Harrahs, you're not here because you want a luxury Vegas hotel experience. You're here because you want a place that's good enough. Now, one of the things, which isn't optimal, is that that's the closet space. You've got to come in the bathroom to get to the closet space, and it's not huge, but again, adequate. And they've got the ironing board and the iron. You've got your basic amenities there. So let's see how the shower pressure is. We just checked in and I haven't seen this yet. So the shower pressure is adequate. I've seen places that have more pressure coming out of the showers, but that would certainly work to get you clean in the morning. Now, if you need power plugs in the bathroom, there is one right there. That's all I see. But again, that ought to get the job done. And I think that's basically how I describe this room. It's good enough to get the job done. So I'm here with my buddy Ryan right before we go out to dinner. And I apologize because I know it's normal channel policy to not show our faces made for radio. But that's just kind of how it worked out today. So on the beds, you've got 2 pillows each, which again, adequate, but a little cheap. I'm sitting down on the bed, so the beds are super, super soft, which is great if that's what you want. Might be a problem for some folks. I'm doing the laying down test. Actually, I like these pillows. They're a little bit firmer and provide more support than some of the ones that I've had. You've got the individual climate control, which works just fine. And I won't keep it that cold all the time, but I'll start that way. You've got a make-ready area. One of the things which is weird though is at the make ready area there's not any sort of a power plug or anything. Moving over to the main part of the room, you've got an ice bucket and a perfectly large TV, but there's no sort of coffee service, there's no sort of refrigerator or anything like that. And that'd be one of the things that they could do that I think would make it a lot better experience. Now there's obviously a safe because they're legally required to do that. As you move over to the desk area, they've got one power plug and they've got one USB plug. There's not any power plugs that I can see here by the bed. So again, the power plug situation adequate, but not fantastic. Most of the views out of Harrah's are okay. So I don't actually know what direction I'm looking at now, but that is the Venetian right there. So it's whatever. What view you get is very much going to be a function of what particular room you wind up getting. But that's ultimately not why you're staying at Harrah's. So in terms of the bottom line, would I stay at Harrah's again? Yeah, sure, right? Like the prices here are cheap. The hotel room is actually really nice. The lobby area was a little bit crowded and check-in took the far end of forever. Like they've got those electronic kiosks, but the kiosks weren't working. You had to physically see a person, like literally 0 people were using the kiosk. I'm not even sure why they were there. The hotel downstairs is a little bit crowded. This room itself is fine. If this is where the good deal is, I would stay here, although for what's usually at the same price point, honestly, I think I'd go to the Horseshoe or something like that, particularly if you're already in the Caesars ecosystem. So again, it is May of 2023. I'm here inside a standard guest room at the Harrah's in Las Vegas, and it's a good place. I would stay here again, but it's probably not my very favorite in Vegas. I hope this video has been helpful to you. If it has, we would really appreciate your support for the channel by having you click like and subscribe. In addition to that, if you click the thanks button or do a channel membership, we'd really appreciate that. But it matters to us that we give you short and focused videos which give you the information that you need to plan your next trip to Vegas. Thanks so much for watching and happy travels.